Man, these new young niggas different, bro. While I'm on Instagram, bro, I see this little first day of school pictures for high school. Man, this little got on an AP. I'm grown and I still ain't got one of them.
Bro, do you understand how much an AP costs? Let's actually look it up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't even know APs cost this much. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to understand why high schoolers got so rich. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand if it's just a hometown thing or whatever. It's like we just got this problem of aggravating, stunning, and flexing or something. But it seems to me, as of lately, the first day of high school fits is just on a whole different level than it was when I was in school. And even though some of y'all probably would call me young, I was not out of school that long ago. I graduated in 2022, so I'm fairly fresh out of school. And the first day of school fit pics that I had back in the day versus now are just completely different. I don't understand when this idea that everybody has to be rich came into society, but for some reason, it seems like everybody's been doing that as of lately. And this hits your local high school. A video that I think summarizes this perfectly is this one right here.
Back into a picture of a bunch of kids who are all wearing lambins. I've never related to a tweet so much, because no, you kids nowadays got it. I couldn't fuck with none of y'all, okay? Not on duty. Not on duty. Oh, these sneakers right here? $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 sneakers. And all I want to know is, who the fuck is selling the drugs in here, huh? Because how y'all doing? Make it make sense. I'm a grown-ass man, and I can't even get these yet. But y'all wearing them in the first period? Is that what you're telling me? Are y'all asking your parents for the money? Do you know I was scared to ask my father for Elite socks back in the day? Those was $20 socks. I was scared because I felt like that was doing too much. But y'all can ask for $2,000. Now,
bro, $2,000, $3,000 shoes to school, and not only one pair, not just like that one random person with expensive stuff. It's 5 people in a circle. So you telling me that every single one of these people bought $2,000 or $3,000 shoes for the first day? It's crazy because in that video too, he talked about how he felt like he was doing a lot, asking his dad for Elite socks, which is something I related to too. When I was coming up in high school, I felt like just asking for Jordans, which were $200, was just doing a whole lot, especially if I wasn't contributing any bread myself. But these new kids, bro, them $200 shoes, bro, that ain't hitting the same, bro. That ain't gonna cut it. Bro, I wish I could post the new kids' first school fits from my hometown, but I don't want to expose anybody. I don't want nobody to get mad at me. But I just want y'all to know, I saw some of y'all flexing in some stuff that looks similar to this, and I just don't understand how y'all were able to get it. Bro, some of y'all are flexing in stuff that me, as a grown man, I still do not have to this day. Not because I can't afford it, but because I just think purchases like this would be completely stupid.
Man, these new young niggas different, bro. While I'm on Instagram, bro, I see this little first day of school pictures for high school. Man, this little got on an AP. I'm grown and I still ain't got one of them. I said, oh no. I'm talking about a bust down one too. I said, oh yeah, these new generation of children, hey, they different. Bring back old parenting, you hear me? Ain't no way in hell my mom would have let me go to motherfucking school with no AP on. Let alone buy one of them.
Now, this is a whole nother form of flexing that has took over the internet. Bro, do you understand how much an AP costs? Let's actually look it up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't even know APs cost this much. Bro, y'all telling me y'all got a 6-figure watch on? Now, to be fair, I do see one for 28 bands. But 28 bands, bro, you're telling me you in high school have 28 bands to spend on a watch? Because I know your parents not buying you that watch, bro, unless you're like, I don't know, Harry Osborn or something.
Charles, can we drive around the corner, please?
Why? The entrance is right there.
Dad, these are public school kids. I'm not showing up for the field trip in the rolls. What?
Bro, no parent is gonna buy you this. And I know you don't have $28,000 to blow, unless you're trapping, maybe a content creator. I think certain high schoolers can get NIL money if they play a sport and stuff, but even y'all are not hitting on 28 bands, especially the people I'm thinking about. Come on, bro. Then like Karen said in this Instagram video, bro, it's bust down. A bust down AP, bro. Come on, dog. Let's price check on that too. It's crazy because I can't even find a price for a bust down AP watch, But I do see the price for a fake one, which is $100. Now that seems more like it. Even y'all with the fake chains, the most common one I see is the one with the circle with a picture on it. You could get that iced out pendant for literally $20. And a lot of y'all are stunning like it's real, and I don't understand why. Bro, you don't have to be blinging to be in high school. You don't have to be rich to be in high school. And honestly, I feel like the only reason that kids even feel like they have to do this these days is because of social media and societal pressure. Bro, this was not a thing when I was in high school. I don't feel like anybody was checking for anybody to have ice or anything or $1,000 shoes. That just wasn't even a thing. Look at my first day of school picture. Like, bro, like I have on Vapor Max, and Vapor Max are the cheapest shoes, but they're not Lanvins. Look at my homeboys too. One of my homeboys literally got like Sperry's, I think that is, or something like that. Don't ask me why we were holding hands. It was a spur of the moment thing. We were just having fun. We was kids, 17-year-olds. You know how I be. To any high schooler who watching this and feels those same societal pressures, like you gotta get the iced out chain, you gotta have the iced out watch. Bro, you don't. And honestly, the people and the attention that you're gonna get for that is probably not the one that you want. Bro, the people who are gonna come up to you and talk to you just because you got that chain or that watch on are not gonna be anybody of substance. And the people that you really are gonna wanna talk to and hang around every day is the people who are gonna talk to you whether you have something like that or not. I'm not gonna lie, as I've gotten older, I have words on different things, but I would never do it for the sake of just impressing somebody else. Because at the end of the day, like I showed you, these prices don't make sense. This stuff has to be fake. So really, when you're buying fake stuff, it really just says to me that you want to display an image that you can't yet. Which situationally can be okay if you're trying to make it till you make it, you want to be a rapper. But y'all are not trying to be rappers. I don't know, man. At that age, it's funny to see kids do that, but at the same time, it's kind of sad because I don't really feel like a kid should feel like they have to do that to just fit in. That's terrible to me. But hey, honestly, as social media takes over our lives more and more, I just think it'll get worse over time. Who knows what's gonna happen in the next 10 years, honestly. Probably we're gonna see kids showing up to school with spaceships and stuff like that. I really don't know where it'll go, but honestly, the person who can make a change to this is you guys, the people watching the video, the people who dictate the trends and what's cool. It's gonna take for us to come together and say, hey bro, we don't have to wear fake clothes and fake expensive stuff for people to take us seriously. But if I'm being honest, is that gonna happen? No. You know why? Because this has been happening since the beginning of time. Honestly, clothes and designer clothes and different cars, it's a status piece. And the majority of the time, there are some exceptions, but the majority of the time, people literally just buy designer clothes or expensive clothes so you know how much they spent on them. I'm willing to bet you that all 5 of those kids in that circle wouldn't have bought those sneakers if they weren't $1,000, $2,000 and they weren't named Lambents. And I think it's something you grow out of as you get older, honestly. Now, I could really care less if somebody had on $1,000, $2,000 shoes. To me, that just looks like poor financial spending. Unless you really got it like that, but 9 times out of 10, you probably don't got it like that. Now that I think about it, it's actually crazy how that shift goes. When I was younger, I would look at somebody with those shoes and be like, ooh, he must really got that bag. And now as an adult with more than enough money to buy most of these things, I would look at that person and look like, oh, I want to do he really got enough money to be wearing that, or did he just make a stupid decision with his bread? Yeah, bro, like the old saying says, don't go broke trying to look rich, bro. Because you will be sleeping on the floor, on a couch, but in designer pajamas. And honestly, just to let you know, I did not make that scenario up. I know somebody who literally does not have a house, does not have a car, but he has all designer. So you gotta really look at it like that. Do you want that to be your life just because you want to impress somebody else? Anyway, if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps, and every little bit is much appreciated. Thank you for tuning in today. We'll tune into some of my other videos. You'll probably like them. Follow some of my other socials. You can find them on my homepage. Feel me? Go on Instagram, go on TikTok. I'm going crazy on both of them. Anyway, thank you for tuning in today again. See you next time.